Welcome to A Funny Feeling Podcast. I'm Betsy Sidaro.
And I'm Marcy Jarrow. This is a podcast where comedians tell us their paranormal experiences, and we listen to yours as well.
Oh, yeah. And if you have one of these paranormal experiences that you want to share with us, please email it to us at funnyfeelingpod@gmail.com.
Now get cozy.
And prepare yourself to be scared silly.
This is a Funny Feeling Podcast. Wow.
Ooh, yes. Wow.
Betsy, how's it going?
Marcy, pretty good. How you doing?
Oh, man, we're in the holiday season.
We really are. We're deep in it. It's fun.
I think this episode will come out the Christmas Eve.
Christmas Eve. Fun.
Eve.
The 23rd of December.
Aha. Remember, the 23rd of December.
3rd of December.
I guess this is a good time to tell people right now you're going to be around all your weird family members.
Yeah, you're in it. You're in it right now.
Now's the time. Let them have some eggnog and then ask them permission if you can send that, record them.
Yes. And then tell us their stories because everybody's got them.
Oh, yes. We have to make that one Christmas song make damn sense.
Which one? Oh.
The one, yeah, it's like all of a sudden they're like scary ghost stories. You're like, dude, do you have the right holiday?
Yeah.
But he does. He's got it. He's got it.
He's got it. He's fine.
Yeah, please send us your stories. Send them to us at funnyfeeling.com.
Oh,
wait, that's not where it is. Funnyfeeling.com is not a thing.
That's not a thing.
Funnyfeelingpod@gmail.com.
Gmail.com. Now that is a thing. We need a website, funnyfeeling.com.
Could you imagine if I tried to build a website, the kind of stick figure ghost? A stick figure ghost doesn't even make sense.
Yeah, how do you do that? Just draw the ghost.
It's just a ghost.
Just draw the ghost.
But it'll have stick figure feet from the
Great.
bottom. You'll be like, is that real?
That's a human now. That's a human in a ghost outfit.
That's a human ghost outfit.
Yeah, that's a human in ghost outfit.
Send us your dang stories, guys.
Yes, please. Please.
Anything spooky happening with you?
Let me think.
Noodle noggin.
Noodle. Nothing too much. How about you?
The only thing remotely scary is the other night my cat started staring at something behind me in my bed, and it was a spider crawling up the wall.
Oh.
Great. Buster's great at hunting. So I was like,
yes.
Go get that spider.
And did he?
He didn't. He missed it. And because it ran back behind my headboard and then I couldn't find it. And I was like,
oh, no. That's always rough.
But then I had a second shot at it because I see it again. And granted, is it nice to have a cat eat a spider? I don't know. I honestly don't.
Hey, man, it's better than an old lady eating a cat who ate a spider.
And if that's the alternative, then I'm choosing my cat, right?
Then there you go.
So I have a second chance. I see the spider again. It's emerged on the other side of the headboard. And so I go, there it is. But when I went, it scared Buster, so he ran away. And he's the good one. He's good at hunting. And he's got a good reach because he's got a long body. So the mama's like, don't worry, I'm on it. And then she just does this. Never gets it.
No. Wilma will try to bite flies as they fly by. She's never gotten one, but it's really cute. There will be times where, me, Gilly, and Wilma, me and Gilly have fly swatters, and Wilma's, with us, and we're like, let's get it! And she's biting, and we're swinging. Stupid flies.
Well, I had to resort to the old get a glass and put it outside myself, so.
Oh, yeah, that's nice. That's nice.
But if I really do believe, and that's not scary, guys, but it is spooky to know that spiders are just crawling right above your head all night. That's
That's terrifying.
But I will
That's
say this,
spooky.
if cats figured out pointing, we'd be in so much trouble.
Why would we be in trouble?
Because I could get a cat to attack you, but if I point, the cat has no idea what this means. Cat doesn't know what this means.
I thought you meant if cats could point.
Maybe that too. If they could actually direct each other to things, but these idiots, they can't. They can't. No. They're just like, why are your fingers in front of me?
Yeah, yeah, I'll smell it. I'll lick it a little bit.
Anyway, that's as much as I got.
So absolutely nothing on our front.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sorry.
Yes. No.
But you guys have stories.
Yes.
If you're into that kind of thing, we could play them right now.
I mean, we all are into it. That's why we're here.
I'm going to get into it. Let's go.
Yes.
Hey, Betsy and Marcy. I decided I'd flip a coin to see which name I would say first, and tails was Betsy. So I thought I would call in today with a spooky story. I was motivated by the homemade Ouija board story. So that's what I will talk about today. But I do have a lot of stories. They were all kind of sparked by somebody that I heard on your podcast, a lovely lady named Hannah who does tarot readings, and I contacted her after hearing her on your podcast, and she did a reading, and that opened up the floodgates of communication with my dad who has passed, and he communicates with me through many things, one of which is the number 666, which was in his phone number. So he will change the numbers on the cash register sometimes, crazy things like that. So anyway, but I digress. The creepy story that I will tell today is about when my daughter was at a slumber party a couple years ago, and I was dropping her off and talking to the mom, and then I noticed that she was sitting at the table with the other kids, and she had written down some letters on a piece of paper and was using a pencil and kind of tapping on it, and asked her what she was doing, and it was some game. I forget the name. It was something like Sam or Sammy or something, and it was basically a makeshift Ouija board.
No, kids.
And the mom and I were like, "Oh no, don't do that."
Rip it right
and
up.
I'm pretty sure they stopped, but
they didn't.
The next day I come to pick her up, and the mom pulls me aside and was like, "You will not believe the things that happened." And she told me that she came down the stairs in the middle of the night to check on the kids, and my daughter was laying on the couch asleep, and around her was this aura of purples and blues and greens all around her. And I later told the story to my dad's aunt, who is very spiritual. She says she sees angels and things like that. She says that this same daughter has this very large angel over her shoulder, and she said that those were actually guardian angels that were protecting her from whatever they had summoned that day. But also the mom told me that later that day, the next day after that night, they'd gone into the house after playing outside, and they called the dog, and it's this big dog, it refused to go through the threshold of the doorway.
No.
No matter what they would do, it would
No.
not go through. And that had never happened before with this dog.
Oh, no.
And then the last little thing with that particular incident, she sent me a video maybe a day or two later, and her son was downstairs making like a little YouTube video, and nobody else was upstairs. And you can hear all of a sudden a big like bang, and it was definitely something not a person, not okay. It was very spooky. And so she contacted her sister, who knew what to do in situations like that. And they took care of the situation, I don't know, saged the place, whatever. And it worked, but they definitely summoned something. And I know that I then took my daughter to my therapist, who was very spiritual, and she learned some grounding techniques from my therapist, which seemed to help her. So anyway, that's my spooky story. Don't shit your pants. Bye.
These kids trying to ruin your whole... I mean, we're so lucky that kids playing with a Ouija board haven't actually, like, fully exploded the world yet.
But Marcy, maybe they have.
It's true.
It's pretty
true.
bad out there, and it's like maybe somebody summoned some. Have you watched the show Evil? I scream about it at you all the time.
I have seen episodes of it,
Okay.
but not enough to like to know a grander plot line.
Right.
5 seasons in, I guess.
Right.
Is it about 5 seasons?
I think
now, or-
four seasons, something like that.
You know what? Guys, I'll watch it all. If you want to hire me as a writer, I need a job.
The show's no longer a thing. It's done.
The people who work on it might need something. I'll write.
I mean, that's
post-notes,
true.
Christmas cards, whatever.
That's true. That's true. But maybe kids have summoned something evil,
Wait,
and it's
they
just
can't-
in human form.
They canceled Evil? My parents are going to be so mad.
I think it's 4 seasons. Yeah, last year was the last season.
Wow.
Yeah. That is wild that it immediately started stuff.
Also, as soon as, Mom was describing the colors over the child, I was
Yep.
like, that didn't sound malevolent to me. And so funny to be like, guardian angels are like, what the fuck? What?
Yes.
These sleepovers are so much extra work.
Yes, yeah.
These sleepovers suck.
Come on.
Oh my God. This is terrible.
I would be so sad also if like Wilma didn't want to walk into our house anymore. I'd be like, what is going? We have to blow this house up. What is happening?
We
Evil.
have to believe-
Evil.
I bet you would be so mad if you found out that someone had been playing with a Ouija board in your house without telling you.
Yeah. I would not be friends with them. I would be like, we're done.
I don't know anyone who would do that to you, so that's
I don't
good,
either.
But you need to put it
Wouldn't
out
you
there.
be mad?
Oh my God. I remember once I was house sitting for someone, or no,
Yeah.
I was done house sitting, but I was like hanging out with them, and they were like, do you want to play the Ouija board? And I was like, you don't do that in your own house.
What are you talking about? No. And were they like, yeah, I do. I do it all the time.
Well, they had not yet, but I was
Okay.
like, don't do that in your house.
Yeah, no. Just don't do it. Just don't do it ever.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm curious what the that version of it is. Like Sam or something. Like, what is that?
just little. I mean, it's so interesting that little kids like instinctually are drawn to that. I guess because it's like scary and spooky, and that's alluring to children.
Yes, and risky, of like, oh, I want a thrill. Kind of, it's, kind of taboo. So they're like, we should do it. We should totally do it. I'm not scared. And then it's like, you just ruined your house.
Children, you'll never sleep a good night again. For the rest of your life.
Was it worth it trying to impress Tanya?
Yeah. Was it worth it? Can you work it? Put your thing down.
Lean down, flip it, and reverse it. Sure, from an image of an empathy.
Yeah, we know.
We know that song.
Yeah, I would be. Also great that you have a therapist. When you said you took your child to a therapist, I was like, LOL, that's funny. But beneficial to have a therapist who believes in grounding and to help.
Oh, yeah, that's huge. That's so nice. That's so nice.
Gonna go exercise this child.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. It's another reason not to have kids. They'll open up a portal in your house.
I mean, yeah, there we go.
It makes so much sense, though, when you think about what the trope is of parents screaming at their kids to close the door because kids just don't think about it. And so, of course, they're not going to close the spiritual door.
Of course. They can't close a real door. How are they going to close a spiritual door? Come on.
Close the door.
Close the door. I have some stories. You want me to read you some stories?
Hey, please, you can read some, please.
It's titled More Stories, so here we go.
Oh.
We're getting right back into it. More stories. Okay, here we go. When I was in high school, my best friend's older brother and his friends were nice enough to bring us along on their little adventures. This usually meant we got to sit in the back of one of their old station wagons while they smoked weed and got contact highs. That's funny. One night, we were insistently bugging one of the friends to take us on the Loop, which was a road called Prindle Loop that literally just went in a big loop, self-explanatory. I live in what used to be a smaller agricultural town in Oregon, which has grown considerably in the past 10 years or so since this has happened. This road was on the outskirts of town, around where a lot of family-owned farmland was.
What happened? Something coming inside your house?
Oh my God.
What's happening?
I think sorry, I heard a crazy noise. I think it was a helicopter, but it didn't sound like it. Okay, sorry about that. That really freaked me out.
Helicopter, but
I think it was a helicopter, but it sounded like it was the blades were gonna fly off.
They could.
Weird. Yeah.
Also, there's tree trimmers at my house, so who knows?
So who knows what? I'm not hearing anything.
The worst sounding episode. I didn't hear your helicopter crash.
Okay, there we go. These mics, they're good, man.
Yeah.
Okay. There's a lot of family-owned farmland. As we were driving there, we got to that part of town. I'm sure anyone who lives somewhere like this knows where the street lights and light of the inner parts of town just kind of stop. And this thing ran right in front of the car. We all felt that static of what the fuck, what just, huh? And pretty much all stammered out those words overlapping each other. Mind you, this was way before any weed was even brought out of the special box. Special box. We all saw the same thing. Something running across the street, just a quick blurb, but still long enough for all three of us to see what looked like a person running on all fours like a dog. But not like a regular person. A stretched out, thin, super long appendages persons. Think along the lines of the Rake creepypastas. Oh, I've heard of the Rake.
And the Rake is kind of what they're calling what do they call them? The flesh pedestrians is the code name?
I think so. Now that's creepy as is, but this is where I feel validated. This happened, I want to say, my freshman or sophomore year. Flash forward to right after I graduate high school. I'm taking a plane from Portland to SoCal and happen to sit next to someone from the same town as me. That's more of a story for another pod, but long story short, we end up dating for a while.
Ooh la
And of
la.
course, we talk ghost experiences. I relay the same story to him, and he goes pale, serious, and goes, my brother and I saw the exact same thing around that same time, and called his brother to have him confirm his story. I knew these guys weren't just messing with me either. That was a very honest family, all of them. Oh, he has since passed away, but I've definitely had dream visits. Oh. Okay, we got another one. Should we talk about that one real
Yes,
quick?
That's so
It is so scary. What the fuck?
scary. That is one of the nastier images we've had on this podcast.
Uh-huh.
This long,
Ew, I'm looking at the
long
rake right
body.
now.
Let me look it up. Oh, wait, here.
Nasty. Pretty,
Let me-
kind of slender man-y, but like, not, but creepy.
how about this? I'm gonna. Can I share? I know how to share.
Yeah,
share a
you've
screen.
done it
Let me-
before.
Let's see.
You got this, Marcy.
Okay, so this so far is just words, but I'm gonna find. Oh, look at this rake. This guy's
Isn't
funny.
that
He's
nah?
like,
Hey, I'm just the
"Who,
rake.
me?"
Me?
But that's
I'm
just-
just the rake.
That's a costume. Oh my!
Creepy. Ew.
These. Ew.
And
these
seeing
oh, wait.
that run in
There's the
front of
long
you.
Body. Wait, this is funny though because the way that this rake is the way that it looks is it still has a normal human body, and it's not that the torso is long. It seems as if because you see the hips right here in the middle, right? The hips are in the middle, so the hips look like the middle of the torso, and
Right.
the knees are where the body bends. And
Right.
they're bending backwards. And that's disgusting, and I hate it.
Ew, the rake. Okay,
at
and then
this.
see that in front of a car.
Look at this one. This deer doesn't know it's being photobombed by a rake.
Oh, dear, get out of there.
Oh, dear, get out
Oh,
of there.
dear. You think the rake
Oh.
eats deer? Ew.
Oh, I bet the rake will eat any old thing it wants.
Right?
Although, it is an imperfect design for a monster.
Oh,
We're not great predators without weapons,
right.
you know?
But the rake might have like crazy teeth or something that can rip.
Sure, but its mouth is still not like, it's not like a wolf's mouth, you know?
Have you seen
or
The
even a-
Descent though? Those are very rakey.
Yes, but I think what the Descent. Look at these long nails. What the Descent has
see,
going
there
on
you
is
go.
that it's dark and there's nowhere to go. Right?
But they're like monsters.
I know, but like if you were out in the wild and one of the Descent things were chasing you, you'd have a way better chance. But it's the fact that it's like in a cave and it's dark that it
True.
really gets you.
True.
I don't like this.
You think you
middle
can
of the
escape
body
a
hits.
Descent monster?
On an open field?
Yeah.
Because I think one of the things they really got going is that they can climb on walls, and I'm just not that impressed. Is what I'm saying. I'm like, all right.
I don't care.
I really believe in myself when it comes to dangerous situations that I'm going to make it out alive.
Hey, nice.
And it's only because I'm going to knock on wood right now. I'm going to knock on my cat hammock that's in front of me. It's only because so far I'm still alive.
Okay.
Now, granted, have I had to fight anything off? Or even run for my life? No, normally I just sort of act chill and then nothing, and then live, you know?
Right.
That might be my superpower, though, is that it's not quite a freeze response, but it is a calm response.
Right. That's good.
I'm not freaking out, but you don't think you're surviving any of these things?
I don't know. It just feels wild to say like, yeah, I'd be okay.
You
I could
think
beat
you'd
him.
die
It's
for
like
sure?
I don't know. No, I don't think I'd die for sure, but I don't know if I could beat them, you know? Like, I don't know if I could get away from the descent monsters.
Yes, again in an open field. What if you're in an open field?
I feel that might be even like because they're more in shape than I am for sure. So they can run long, you know, like they can come after me. Where it's like I don't know what I would do.
Okay, I'm gonna put you. Okay, they're on skis and you're on skis, and it's their first time skiing because they've
then
only
I would
been
be
inside
fine.
a cave.
Right?
See?
Then I would be fine.
Because you're not going. I'm not worried about you spelunking.
No, yeah, I'm not doing that.
That's
one
not
bit.
a possibility.
Not doing that.
So
one
I'm not
bit.
going into their turf.
Yeah, exactly. But this, you know, you never know.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Sorry.
I'm gonna keep. No, hey. Okay. In my last email, I mentioned my parents' haunted house in Portland. Growing up, they would tell me all about this. So it was a pretty big house. Had a basement, main level, top level. My parents never told me these stories together, so I got them separately, which is how I figure it's pretty accurate because they don't agree on much, but they agree on this.
Oh.
They had told me that my mom would get sleep paralysis, but not really sleep paralysis because she could move her extremities. But there would be something sitting on her chest so she couldn't sit up. So she would be struggling to sit up and tell my dad there was something sitting on her, but he could never see it and couldn't help her sit up until the thing got off her. That's wild. To be awake and be talking to somebody being like, get it off, where it's just like, that's not sleep. That's so nuts. My dad would go down into the basement sometimes, and in the corner, he would see a bunch of red eyes. Like nothing else. No body or anything attached, just red eyes in the top corner of the basement. Other things would happen, like feeling someone was behind them on the stairs, but those two things are mainly what I remember.
Yeah.
Whoa. Creepy.
Yeah.
Ew, just a bunch of red eyes.
Even best case scenario that it's just a bunch of rats. Fuck that.
Terrifying. A bunch of rats. Awful.
Honestly,
Awful.
I'd rather a bunch of demons, I think.
Than rats.
I'm afraid so.
I hate to say it, but
I hate to say it.
Okay. And last, we have one
Lastly.
more. I had a baby in June 2024. Congrats. And unfortunately had some pretty bad postpartum anxiety. So this next thing could have been the result of that. However, one night, maybe a week after bringing home our baby, I had a dream that I had gone to the bathroom, and when I was leaving, there was something standing in the doorway that wouldn't let me get back to my baby.
That made my heart tense.
Get ready, because it's getting nastier. It looked like a tiny little woman with ratted hair and one black eye with part of its head smushed in. Think Dear David-ish. What's Dear David?
You don't remember Dear David during the pandemic? It was a Twitter thread, and it was this guy going, like, every night documenting this, like, dream he was having about this boy with a squished-in head that...
I do remember that.
But then Dear David started getting closer, like, and manifesting on the hallway, and then...
Yes!
Was it real? No.
It was a hoax.
It was a hoax.
It was a hoax. Oh, I remember reading that thread. Ew. Okay. I woke up and obviously was a bit spooked, but then after that, I always have the feeling there's something in our hallway, even a year and a half later, when the anxiety has mostly subsided. As I'm writing this, last night my husband asked our son who he was talking to because our son was standing in our kitchen looking up and at the hallway and acting like he was listening to someone talk. My baby will also just wave randomly, which could just be a baby being a baby, but I don't know. Could be the ghosties. Sometimes there will be movement on our baby monitor as well, but when you look at it, there's nothing there. Anywho, that's it for now. Mom brain has made it difficult to remember most of my stories, but when I do, I'll type them out and send them Drew. Drew, thank you. Oh, man.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God.
You know, does it remind you a little bit of, like, the Babadook? Like,
Yeah.
Your
Oh, yeah.
anxiety, depression.
Yes. And it would make, just as you're saying, like, it would make sense if entities or whatever would slide in to somebody who just went through an unbelievable, life-changing thing.
Yeah.
You know, and postpartum anxiety and depression is such a thing, and I could see spirit, like, you know, little shit spirits being like, yes, here we go. Getting ya. I'm
of a
getting ya.
vulnerable person.
Yeah. Just a tired person.
Just an exhausted person who's kind of maybe always in that in-between state.
Yeah. I remember when my sister had her first kid, she was just, I was there for like when it I was there when it happened and stuff. And I remember at one point, like, the baby was sleeping or something, and we were hanging out, and she was washing a couple of dishes, and then she just like stopped and just started crying. she was like, I don't know, I'm just tired, and I just feel, you know, just going through it.
Oh, it's so tough. It's so hard.
Oh, it's so hard.
I truly do. Like, although, like, I don't see that for me because I'm honestly playing life on easy mode. I already struggle with my mental health. I mean, granted, medication rules, and it definitely has helped me so much. But
Yeah.
I would worry that I don't know that I have the mental strength to handle the addition of motherhood.
Oh, I definitely don't. No way, I would never.
I'm constantly telling my cats, you have to live forever. And,
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
the way they act, they ain't gonna. These
The way they're eating weird stuff.
constantly. Damn, those are all Drew. Those are horrifying.
Yeah.
All right, I have one, and it's entitled "Hocking Hills, Ohio."
Ooh, that sounds so like cinematic or something.
Yeah.
You know, we're going to Hocking Hills.
Hocking Hills. Hi, Marcy and Betsy. This is my second story I'm sending you. My first one was about my aunt's wedding at the Fairmont Banff Springs Hotel.
Banff.
I know, I want to go so
Beautiful.
bad. And all the spooky things that happened there, including bathroom doors locking that didn't have a lock and doors opening that were completely closed.
Whoa, fun.
This next story also comes from a trip planned by my aunt.
Okay, something's up.
She loves anything spooky and haunted and getting everyone together. So my whole family went to Hocking Hills, Ohio, which is in eastern Ohio at the start of the Appalachian Mountains. Already spooky.
Uh-huh.
We did a ghost tour at Ash Cave, which is an exposed cave in Hocking Hills State Park. The tour guide was great. He told us everything that happens in the area. The first thing he said that happens often is a ghost car that drives up and down the state road. It's an old-timey car that drives down the state highway, but when it passes you and you look in your rear view mirror, it disappears.
Yes, we love it.
That is some classic,
dude.
Oh, well, get ready. We got some more.
Yes.
He also told us of the Pale Lady, an apparition of a woman dressed in 1920s dress who likes to follow hikers.
Oh, no. Funny.
You get out of here, you fancy dress.
Did you eat your gorp? Are you eating your gorp?
What's a gorp?
Granola, oats, raisins, and peanuts.
Oh,
Trail mix.
okay.
It's trail mix. It's trail mix.
Got it.
It's just a funny specific for trail mix.
I don't know it. I'm from the South. We
Gorp.
crawdads.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I don't call
You
them
while you
crawdads.
hike, you eat
Just-
crawdads while you hike.
Well, and hiking meaning that we're wading through the swamps.
Yes.
Fighting off alligators. He said that on a few occasions when leading a group and counting its members to ensure no one is left behind, he counts one extra person. He said once he told the group, quote, "Do you all see what I'm seeing?" And they turned and all saw the woman before she disappeared.
Yes. What?
He also
wow.
said that she doesn't always follow the group. Sometimes she just watches from afar and can be seen standing in the bushes or peeking out from behind the tree. I don't like her. I don't like her.
What's her
Or wait,
deal?
I might actually. Never mind. I went completely the other way.
You
I
like her?
now.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
know.
Hey, she's not messing with She's not shoving anybody down the trail or something, you know.
Just lurking.
She's just like, hey,
Lurking.
I'm watching you. I'm watching you.
Hey, guess what? I see you. Want
I
some gorp?
see you. Yeah, you got some gorp? Did you bring your gorp?
I was hoping to see her and constantly scanning the area, but of course I saw nothing.
Yeah.
When we reached the back of the cave, which was still open to the outside because the cave collapsed, there was a small waterfall, and it was also quite sandy. He explained that when the cave was explored, they found Native American artifacts. These artifacts proved that the cave was a gathering spot for tribes, probably the Shawnee, Delaware, or Wyandot tribes. I've never heard that word before, so I hope I said it correctly. At this point, he brought out some ghost hunting equipment. Of course, I watched a lot of ghost hunting shows.
Ooh.
Ghost Adventurers is a guilty pleasure.
Same.
I call it Broast Adventurers. as well.
That's good. That's good.
So I knew what he was bringing out. He had an EMF detector and some dowsing rods. We all took turns playing with them. I was walking around with dowsing rods, and when I got to the spot, the rods crossed. I got to one spot, the rods crossed. And then when I brought the EMF detector to the same spot, it went wild. Well,
Whoa.
after we were all freaking out about this discovery, he told us that they had done imaging of what was underneath, and they found a grave. They think that it was a chief of one of these tribes based on cave markings they found, and that every time someone walks over the space with one of the detectors, they always go off.
Wow.
I thought that was pretty cool, although is it all completely true? I don't know, but it's definitely a lot of fun. He gave us a lot of information on ghost hunting outside and how hard it is because of all the outside noises. He even brought out an owl and said that the noises that it makes is sometimes mistaken for paranormal. He brought
bet.
out an owl?
Maybe
had
brought
an owl on
brought
hand?
up an owl. Brought it up or something.
Oh,
Or maybe
there's
he
an
had
owl.
an owl and he was like,
He was-
okay, owl, make some noises.
Pulled it out.
I mean, we talk about that. Of like, animals make wild noises.
Yeah.
They sound like screaming ladies.
Yeah. For a friend of the show, Jana, for her birthday, she had like a hawk.
Oh, right.
I don't want to say demonstration, but this guy had like a hawk and what is not a hawk, but the other animal?
A falcon.
Falcon, a hawk, and an owl. And the owl was funny because he's like, they're not very smart.
Oh, funny.
He's like, it's kind of the easiest one to deal with because it's not super smart.
Right. Oh, that's so funny.
Let's see. I love your podcast so much, and Betsy Ghost has now become one of my absolute favorite shows.
Yeah.
The writing and the jokes have just gotten better and better. I now
That's so
watch it to
nice.
fall asleep. Unlike Betsy, I really, really, really want to experience something, but I guess if I'm too eager, then nothing will happen. So instead, I get my fix through podcasts like this and ghost story shows on TV. Speaking of, if you haven't seen True Haunting on Netflix yet, it's new and it's so good. It's 5 episodes, 2 different stories, and it's documentary style with reenactments. Anyways, hope you enjoyed my story, and I'm hoping to have more to send in the future. Don't shit your pants, Kevin.
Kevin, my sister recommended
Oh yeah.
the Netflix. I need to watch it. Yeah. She texted me being like, it's like legit scary and fun. Oh, but I gotta watch it. I gotta watch it.
Oh.
Kevin,
fun.
it's gonna happen.
Yeah, Kevin, I believe
Kevin?
in you.
It's gonna happen.
Kevin,
You're gonna have an experience.
if you keep fucking around, you're going to find out, and that's
Yeah.
what we know about
Yeah.
this stuff. That it's like, oh, you're interested? Oh, well then I'll.
Here we go.
Oh, you have a curiosity about this stuff? I'm
Oh,
gonna get you good.
don't worry. We'll scare yous. We'll scare yous.
You're gonna get scared the hell out of you.
Yes, Kevin.
Are you? Shall we listen to another listener story?
Let's do it.
All right.
Hey y'all, longtime pants shitter, and I just wanted to share a story about some funny coincidences. For some backstory, I was in an accident a year ago, and I am still in recovery from that accident. Part of my pain management strategy is using marijuana. It is unfortunately incredibly expensive, and due to medical debt, because the healthcare system is ass, I can only afford to buy marijuana one time per month. After that, the rest of the money goes to bills. There's no way I can buy some more until the next month. And there's many reasons why I don't, like prescriptions. I mean,
Yeah.
y'all know.
I get it.
Anyways, so I bring my fresh Packaza over to my siblings' house. They've been wonderful in helping me walk my dog when I'm in a lot of pain. I'm like head to toe fucked up, so it's like it's often that I'm in a lot of pain. So I'm at my siblings' house. I decided to spend the night. I live like 15 minutes away. Don't feel like driving home. Next day, I cannot find my weed. I tear apart, my house, my car. It was an expensive bag too. They couldn't find it. So, it's a loss. I'm going to have to rely on prescription medications for the month, which is ass. So then yesterday evening, I'm once again at my siblings' house. Knees killing me. So they are walking my dog, and I look over and I see this little Yorkie. Very cute. It has cool, kind of like choppy, long 70s bangs. It could still see, but clearly somebody styled this Yorkie. And it's walking down, and I'm just waiting for the parents to show up. Some people, walk their dogs off leash. Cool. I wait for the parents to show up, and nobody's showing up. And so he's chilling. He's saying hi to all the neighbors. He got freaking yelled at by these assholes at the end of the road, which was totally unwarranted. He was very friendly. Anyways, they're being jerks. My sibling is like, we should probably catch him. But they have tons of roommates, so they had to go and ask the roommates if it was chill. Meanwhile, I'm sitting out there with my dog now back in my car. He's just losing his mind. He's super dog reactive, losing his mind because there's the little Yorkie wandering around. And so the dog's fairly safe in the cul-de-sac, hanging out in people's yards and stuff. So I start driving around, and I'm trying to see if anybody's out there looking for a dog. And I get to one point. It's kind of like the end of that little area that I was searching, and you could only turn left or right. Something, as I'm gonna turn right, something in my mind, a little small voice is turn left. And I look to the left, and it's very walkable and nice. There's trees and stuff, but there are no houses out there. So I was like, nah. So I turn right, go back to my siblings. And at that point, I see the Yorkie right on the road. It's on the road. It's not moving for cars. It looks scared. And I just throw my hazards on, and I'm like, fuck it.
Yorkie.
I go and I grab the Yorkie, put it, I have a hatchback, so I put it in the back. So there's a seat between him and my dog. My dog's on a leash anyways. I hold him tighter on the leash. He's in the front with me. Dog's flipping his shit. I'm like, I don't care. Well, as soon as I get back in the car, my sibling calls me and is like, hey, the roomie said it was cool. If you want to help me catch that dog, we can hang on to it for the night. I was like, what a funny coincidence, because he's in the back of my car. So I go and set him up for the evening. I text my sibling that evening, and I'm literally like, one text is like, how's the dog? Text underneath it is like, I still can't find my Packazaw. I think it's a lost cause officially. Crying emojis. And so, everything goes good in the evening. I text in the morning for an update, and I guess like on Nextdoor, they're, messaging back and forth with somebody who might be the mom. So they find the mom, and it was just kind of like a cute, funny coincidence that the mom was also queer as a raging homosexual. It was very nice to be able to hand the little guy back to somebody who's family. And the dog's name was Beelzebub, and we are former religious cult kids who left the cult at 18. And so anything that would be considered blasphemous to our former cult members is just hilarious to us. So having a dog named after Satan is so funny. My niece has a dog whose name is Lucy, government name Lucifer. So that was just like a really funny little coincidence too. And the parent said that she was on that left side of the neighborhood looking for the dog because that's their normal walking path. And she said that he has never gone down to where my siblings live. So while I was driving around the right side, she was out there on the left side. So I was like, dang, if I would have trusted my intuition, we would have just ran right into each other. Luckily, it ended up working out. The coolest thing, though, because this doesn't always happen, right? We do good deeds all the time, and you don't, always see it come back, which is fine. That's okay. But my sibling was taking him out for a morning potty, and he's in the long grass chilling, sniffing around, and all of a sudden she sees him pawing at something, and he would paw at it and then look up at her and then paw at it and look up at her, and she looks down there, and it's my freaking Packazaw. My marijuana that is going to help my body so much for the month is sitting there chilling, and the little corgi that we rescued found it for us. Beautiful, just a beautiful bow to the story. So his mama came and picked him up, and he got to go back home. And then tomorrow I'm going to go pick up my fresh pack of little Zaw and bring it back home where it belongs. Alrighty. Thanks, guys. Have a good one. And don't forget to trust your intuition, man. Sometimes it's right.
Yes.
I love that.
Cool.
Because it's either one of two things, which are both a sign of gratitude. It's either that the Yorkie's like, thank you for finding me, so I found something for you. Or the person's mom was like, I can make up for that. But you would know what it looks like, I guess. The person,
Wait, what?
I mean the dogs. Like the dog, not the person. The dog parent was like, here, I found your stuff. But I guess you would know if that's you would know if you lost what you lost, right? Because you know what it looks like. So.
Right. Yeah.
So I think it's that Yorkie.
That is so nice.
So nice.
I want to see this Yorkie. I want to see all the dogs because that sounds delightful.
Absolutely delightful. It's one of my biggest fears is like finding a dog that needs help while I have to like go somewhere. I'm like, oh boy, what do I do?
Right. You'll figure it out in the moment.
I mean, yes, but I'm like, oh boy, what happens now?
Yeah. What do we do now? I feel there's some people like where they're constantly finding dogs.
Yeah.
And I've never had a moment where it's like, I think I've had some, I've pulled over a couple of times, and then their owner's like walking like 20 yards behind them, and they're not on a leash, and I'm like, are we sure? This is a pretty busy area.
Yeah.
But okay.
I want to tell you not to do this.
Yeah. But all right, whatever.
I've yelled at a person once. It was like, if you know Los Feliz at all, I was on, was it Griffith Park? No, it was St. George. I was on St. George turning right onto Griffith Park Boulevard.
Yes.
So it's not
on the
like
way towards the Gelsons.
Yes, exactly. It's not the busiest area at all, but there was a guy on his phone, and about 15 feet behind him was a very small dog that was obviously his dog.
Right.
But I was trying to turn right, and it was a very small dog. Like, we're talking like a little bigger than a chihuahua. And it was, old and having a hard time walking. And he's just on his phone talking, like, ahead of it.
Yeah.
And I screamed at him, rolled down my window to scream, put your dog on a fucking leash. If it weren't someone like me, that dog could easily be run over. And then he starts screaming at me. But I was like, thank God I'm looking out, because a lot of people could just see the man walk and then run over the dog.
Yes, absolutely.
I get so... look, be off leash when you have like lots of room and stuff. But like in a city with traffic, it makes me mad.
And just with like a lot of people around, because what if even if it's a small dog, like people could be scared of dogs, or they could be walking their reactive dog, where it's just like that's not fair. That's not fair, man. Yeah, that's not fair.
You chose to entrap an animal. Keep it going.
Keep it going. I have another one. Should I read it?
Yeah.
Okay. This is called Ghost in the Carriage House. Hi, Betsy and Marcy. I recorded a couple of dream astral projection stories a while back. Thank you for playing it, and thanks, Betsy, for the book recommendation, Stephen King's Later. Such a great read. It's a very fun book. It was a bitterly cold winter day during the pandemic in Chicago's Fulton Market District, known for its many historic factories and warehouses that have been turned into bougie environments. I'm an interior designer, cool, and I was hired one day to measure an old 2-flat building with a coach house in the back. The client lived on the second floor and had a large event space on the ground floor, which is where I entered. I started this site visit by setting my bag down on the large meeting table and began to look around. The first thing I noticed about this space is that it felt dark, cavernous, and this heavy feeling as if I was being watched. I've never felt the being watched feeling before. Then I started looking for the bathroom because I had to pee. So I opened the first door I saw against the back wall. As soon as I opened the door, I saw and felt this rush of blackness and stale air that almost felt like it was trying to pull me in. Ooh. It was so dark. It was like looking down a black hole. I felt almost mesmerized for a second until I quickly shut the door. It was the basement. After that, I thought, forget the bathroom, let's do the job and get out of here fast. So I started taking measurements and photos. The biggest part of this project was renovating the coach house. I stepped out on the back patio and took a photo of the beautiful wood doors. The sun was out that day to the west right side of photo, and I've always tried to rationalize the orb that showed up on this photo was a sunstreak. However, the feelings I had before taking this photo makes me think otherwise. Maybe someone or something did not want me messing with their home and were standing guard to their coach house. Some say they could see a face or a full man, and I'm interested to hear what you see. Oh my God.
Oh my gosh.
See attached photo and don't shit your pants. Caroline. What?
Oh, wait, do we see
That's
a face here?
Crazy.
I'm sharing it if you're watching a video.
Because I've never seen, like, a camera do that when, because of the sun or anything. Ooh, that is nuts.
Well, especially when
it's like a perfect circle.
Yeah, sometimes like if the sun is behind it, like
right,
not behind, but if the sun is in front of the camera, right? So
right.
If you're but we don't see any light source that would reflect in this way.
Whoa.
What? Wow.
Ooh, spooky, and just the vibes of that place.
Do you see a face? I don't necessarily. Well, I guess I could see. I don't know. I'm not seeing a face, but I could see how maybe if this is like the chin.
Yeah, that's what I like if.
But it is like this perfect little circle.
Whoa. What?
What is there? What else is there?
Look
What
at
else is there?
ice.
I'm
Ice.
inspecting.
Oh.
Do. Oh, I love the original classic glass
Cocaine
block.
glass.
Cocaine glass.
Yeah, doesn't that look like 80s cocaine mansion
Yeah.
glass?
That's funny. Oh, okay. We'll put it in the Instagram too.
Cool. And just the vibes of that place. It's like, I think that's a spooky orb. If you're feeling that shit, like.
Spooky tooky orb. Oh,
Spooky
man.
orb, dude.
Oh, and just something following you?
Yo, no way. No way.
Okay. Now, I have an email, but it actually is a voice note. So I'm cheating. But
Okay,
it has
great.
There's some email to it as well.
Yes.
So I'm going to play that right
Okay.
now. Am I? Yes.
So this story isn't actually mine, but my dad's. He used to work in fish and game, like protections up in Northern California. And I was asking him if he'd ever seen Bigfoot. He was like, no, I heard things, but we never went outside. So he never saw it, but he couldn't really say that he'd never experienced anything. And then he told me another story about a time he and his coworker were out in the woods, and this is like big, deep woods, redwoods, really thick forests. And he and his friend had gone up a river. They're like looking at fish and fish babies. And they were camping for the night near this big cliff overlook thing, I guess. And they wrap up, dinner and get in their tent, and they start hearing voices. My dad's like, "You hear that?" And his friend's like, They're like, "Do you want to go outside and look?" Nah, there's no one out there. So they don't go outside and look. Next night, they come back to camp, same thing, wrap up dinner, get in their tent. I'm sure there were substances involved. It was Northern California in the early 90s, mid-90s, early 90s. And they hear the voices again, and they realize it sounds like two people talking, back and forward, back and forward, back and forward. It's like, maybe it's the wind. It wasn't windy. Maybe it's the trees. How would that work? So they're like, okay, well, there's definitely no one out here. There's no way for them to get here. We came here in a boat. So they pack up and head back out to whatever inhabited lands. And they're chatting with a guy, a native guy who, they were friendly with, and they were in and out of reservation area a lot up there. So it's good to, talk to people. And they're like, we kind of heard voices. The guy's like, oh yeah, and did it sound like two people talking? They're like, yeah, it did. He's like, was it like a man and a woman? Were you up near this hill, this cliff? They're like, yeah. He's like, oh, yeah, that's my grandparents.
Cool.
Yeah, it's a good thing you didn't go outside.
Oh, it's a
Like,
good
what?
thing you didn't go outside.
So, I don't know what would have happened. Probably he was just being spooky, but my dad heard grandparents talking in the woods.
Whoa.
And he was too chicken to go see, so maybe it's a ghost story, maybe it's just spooky. Yeah, that's all I got.
Okay, so the listener says this is a story my dad told me, and there's also a picture of my dog who passed away years ago, Lincoln. Have you guys ever done or heard of pet psychics talking to past animals? I feel crazy, but I miss my dog so much. He was such a special guy, and we only got 8 years together before cancer got him. He was the best. I hope the story doesn't sound too colonizer. My dad isn't one for any kind of judgment. The man only cares about fish. I don't think so.
Oh,
at
no,
all.
I don't think so.
Keep the stories
The
coming
man
in.
only cares about fish.
And
That's
baby
so nice.
fish.
That's a baby fish.
Keep the stories coming in. I'll keep trying not to shit my pants. P.S. One time Lincoln ate a bunch of dried rice, then shit on a wedding dress my roommate was hiding at our parents' maybe. The cleaner couldn't get the whole stain out, so my roommate told the bride it was just a bit of dirt, and that it was good luck. That's funny. Do you want
That
to see
is
Lincoln?
so
You wanna see
funny.
this
I
shit
gotta see
monster?
Lincoln.
Look at this shit monster.
Oh,
my god. I
my
love
God.
him.
You
Look
should
at that
absolutely
face.
hit up a pet psychic. Oh,
Yes.
I just want to. Oh, that's a dog you can play the drums on, you know?
Oh,
Boo, boo,
big
boo, boo, boo,
tough
boo, 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 boo.
boy.
What a
face.
cutie.
Oh my god, I love Lincoln.
I love Lincoln. Good job for shitting on that wedding dress, Lincoln.
Yeah, good luck.
It is
That was
good luck. It is
luck.
good luck.
Now,
I hope that becomes a tradition of like, okay, get your dog to shit on your dress. It's good luck.
yes,
It's good luck.
old family
Yeah.
family stories about
Yeah.
shitting on dresses.
And you know why the marriage didn't work out? Dog didn't shit on the dress.
No dog shit on the dress.
No dog shit on the dress. So there you go.
And we all know that. You know what? I'll send some recommendations about pet psychics.
Yeah, because Marcy's done it.
So many times, actually.
Have you?
So
You've
many
done it
times.
multiple times, with the same person or with different?
Different people, and some are more accurate than others.
Yeah.
Or at least some are more, to me, felt more like
Yes.
that feels like
where it's
my
like you
pet.
nailed it. Like, yep.
Yeah.
Fun.
These were great and
They were
fantastic
so
and
good.
wonderful. And
Thank
again,
you.
a call out to the holiday season if you're spending it with loved ones or not. Send us whatever ghost stories you can find, scour
Yes.
the globe.
Yes.
funnyfeelingpod@gmail.com.
Yes. We hope you're having wonderful holidays.
Yeah.
Or just chilling. You're able to kind of
Just
chill and just be like,
no.
oh,
I hope it's restful and restorative.
yes, in whatever way that means. You know?
Yeah, because we got to hit the ground running. Next
I've
week.
I've stopped
Destroying
saying
it.
like I feel it's been the last like 10 years of just being like, here we go. This is going to be a good year. I've just been like, I don't know. Let's just go. Let's just see what happens.
The mindset that we cannot sum things up in a year. We can't lump it all
Yes.
together. You got to take it day by day.
That's true.
Day by day, guys.
Day by day.
All right.
Day by day.
Merry Christmas.
Merry
Go
Christmas.
celebrate. Bye.
Goodbye.